So I think this is it's either the 12th or the 13th year this year that this event's been running. So Arnold Warburton is a brainchild of it. So I'm told, I wasn't around that long ago today. But yeah, it's just it's a great event. Like the local SSAA, they chuck in $2,000 straight up, and then whatever we make off the trailer and the raffle tickets and that, it's a bonus. So it's really good. And then I'll just throw back to you guys. Earlier last year, throwing $500 up to us for the local school shoots and that I'd asked for, and that was really good. So we get kids come through from Ash, from alternate school. We get the local school. We have a local shoot here now, which we started last year, and everyone's keen to get back. And I noticed there's 3 kids here from that shoot that come from the schools here today. So that's really good, and just getting the word out there, and trying to get a few more shooters out here would be good. So.
How much are you expecting to take home for the Blue Ribbon?
Oh look, it doesn't matter. Money raised is money raised, so everything goes into our local hospital at GV Health that we raise right throughout the community throughout the year. At the moment we're sitting just shy of 90,000 I think, so last year between the raffle and what we took on the trailer and the $2,000 donation, we're just shy of $6,000 for the day, which is fantastic. So figures like that is great for us. Small community, small amount of people here, like we have 60, 70 shooters somewhere around there, but they give deep and they give generously, which is fantastic. So we've been coming out for about 6 years now, so it's a great day. A lot of community comes out here. Like I said, they support us really well. So come out, show my face as the president of the Blue Ribbon. So yeah, and just make sure everyone's having fun and answer any questions. We always get cop questions and things like that, which is good. So, and just generally, mingle amongst the public, and that's about it.
My name's Greg Pegg. I am a District Firearms Officer attached here at the Shepparton Police Station. I'm the leading Senior Constable of Police, and my role for this area is I look after the Greater Shepparton Shire, the Strathbogie Shire and the Benalla Shire, as far as all firearm related matters. Can be from obtaining a licence to gun dealers to rangers, and helping people with permits to acquire and doing storage inspections on properties to make sure firearms are stored correctly. It has a fairly greater area, and we have a large population of sporting shooters, which is sometimes not recognised in other areas, and what I mean by that is that a lot of the sporting shooters here have grown up as sporting shooters. Their families have been sporting shooters for a long time. It's a part of their rural life. When I moved here back in the early 70s, if you didn't have a gun in the cupboard and a fishing rod in your cupboard and go fishing or shooting, you weren't part of the local area. You weren't a local person at all. So it is a way of country life to be a shooter.
To give back to the club out here, because how long they've been looking after the Blue Ribbon, is that last year we got some sashes organised. So we actually have sashes for A grade, B grade, so for first, for high gun winners, and high gun overall for the day. So I think we've got about 8 or 9 sashes in there. So not a lot of shoots you get an opportunity to win a sash at, and so that's something that we've put in just to bring more people to the event, hopefully, or more shooters, and just to give something back to the SSAA for the time they put into us. So obviously we've got our local DFO here, Divisional Firearms Officer Greg Pegg, so he has a good relationship, and his knowledge and that's fantastic with the local shooters, and obviously gets a lot of questions from outside and reports and things like that. But there's a lot of people hunting in this area, there's a lot of shooters in this area, a hell of a lot of playbird shooting that goes on as well. So we're always in amongst it. We know it happens. All right. So if we get called out to spotlighters or people hunting on property and things like that, there is a lot of people who do that here. So we will go and ask questions and that, and make sure that they're not trespassing and things like that. It's good that they've got all the safety gear. We'll remind them if they don't. And yeah, so long as they're doing everything lawfully, fantastic. This is merchandise from the Blue Ribbon, so we bring that out, and we usually sell a fair bit of merchandise here on the day. It's really good. The supporters, shooters around here support us really well, as you can see by the people that are here. Constable T-Bears, our latest edition. People love them. Have a crack at that one.
Oh yeah, that's soft.
So yeah, it's we'll just bring along and raise a bit extra money for the Blue Ribbon on top of what the SSAA give us for the day. So it's really good. And obviously we've got the raffle that we run for the Winchester supporters pretty well through Brian Mortensen. So we've got a 100 and over up for raffle. Trelly supports us the same. He's put up $1,995 of fishing gear. So if people don't want the firearm or prefer the fishing gear, Heath Doyle over here. He's donated the mulch for us, $250 a mulch. And we've got Market Meats in town, which donated two $50 vouchers for meat. So it's good prizes. So and the tickets are selling well. So, Paul.